Hello Exiles, this is BEG with another PoE2 video, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to save a lot of currency or make a lot of currency and juice the hell out of your maps with Orb of Annulment. Now this is something that is relatively cheap compared to how rare it is, and I think a lot of people are going to be using it wrong. As you can see here, when we search for really nice breach precursor tablets, they can be quite expensive, multiple divines if you really want a good one, and you're probably not going to be buying a lot of these. You're going to be wanting a couple of increased quantity and potentially additional breach or whatever other good modifier you want on your tablet, and you're going to want a couple of these for each map you do. So in order to save a little bit of money, we are going to be taking our Orbs of Annulment and using them on precursor tablets. If you look at the price of Orb of Annulment, it is going to be about 14 exalts for one, or you can get 21 of them for one divine. This is generally speaking going to be very, very cheap compared to the value you can get out of these, and I would mostly be using this on only the breach tablets and only the ones that have 9 or 10 breaches in range. The reason this works comparatively to other possible options you could be using annulments on is because the available prefixes and suffixes on tablets are much lower, and you can't use chaos orbs on them like you could on gear. You have omens that can help you with Orbs of Annulment on gear, or with Chaos Orbs specifically. Whittling Omen is going to be the one that's most commonly used. But outside of tablets and also maybe flasks, there's not really a lot of good use cases for annulments without omens. So all you would do is you'd take kind of a subpar tablet like this one. Some people would be perfectly happy to use this, but quantity is going to be king if you're really wanting to juice up your maps. You're just going to get more items, and it pretty much synergizes with every other mechanic. All you have to do is do a couple of annuls and some augments, and you're just looking for specifically the prefix quantity, and you can go and do this a few times. Sometimes you'll have to use it twice, sometimes you'll just have to use it once. It depends on your luck, but generally speaking, I actually spend a lot less than it would cost to actually buy a similar tablet. We'll see if that happens to be the case here. But on average, okay, we got quantity, and I could leave it at this if I wanted to. But I prefer to go for at least 15 quantity, so I'm actually going to continue, and we'll see if I still end up saving. It's very possible that I will not, and part of it is you're going to have to, there's a 14. I'm going to say this is probably good enough. I don't really like this one necessarily, but yeah, we'll give it a couple more. Give it a little bit more. There you go. Okay, got a 17 quantity. So I used probably about one divine, maybe like 3/4 of a divine to get this. And if I were to look up the price of something similar, we would be looking at, if I just go 9 breaches, probably 200 exalts. So I probably broke roughly even on this one. I don't think the density of breaches is actually something that's valued, but I can take a look and check on that. Okay, so about 1 divine, but these are for the regular density ones. This one is a little bit better. Yeah, I would say 200 exalts is probably roughly equivalent. I would say I broke even on this one. However, you'll very often make more than you actually spend using this method. I think I got a little bit unlucky there, but this is going to be probably the best method to get well-rolled tablets that you can really do, and definitely going to be your best use case for Orbs of Annulment. Hope this helps, and I hope you're able to get a lot of nice juicy little areas. Like I'm setting up a nice one here that should have some pretty big spots, overlapping towers, and I'm going to be able to utilize stuff like this, lots of high quantity ones that I've been able to roll. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this tip helped you. This has been Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I'll see you next time. Bye.